Hey guys, Bryan here. We have Court Jenner here today.
Hey guys.
She's going to be doing some quick questions with Brad and I.
Bryan has no idea what any of these are, so we're going to get true answers. Are you ready?
Yeah.
What keeps you busy these days?
You. Reading and two blind brothers.
What's the most exciting thing in your life right now?
God, you? Did you just write these for compliments?
Two blind brothers.
Oh yeah, two blind brothers.
Do you play any instruments?
Played the recorder in 5th grade. I was the only kid who could play Big Rock Candy Mountain, so.
Who inspires you?
Winston Churchill.
What is your favorite beverage?
Probably Bullet Rye whiskey. I stand by Bullet Rye whiskey.
What's the one thing that you still have from childhood?
I have a 5-foot. I have a 5-foot dog that is like this big stuffed animal dog that I got when I was like 8. His name is Patrick, and I love him very dearly.
I know you do. I've seen it. Have you ever Googled yourself?
Yes, every day.
What comes up?
There's a dentist, there's a law office that's Bryan and Bryan, and then on like page 7, yeah, I go to page 7. I'm curious. There's like my LinkedIn profile.
What is your favorite vacation spot?
Cape Cod, Massachusetts, because you get to go clamming.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be?
I would love to be able to teleport with a friend, or be able to telepathically turn Brad's music down in the middle of the night.
Do you have any hidden talents?
Yes, I can wiggle my hair.
As you guys can see, I laugh all day long. What movies made you cry?
Air Bud.
What is the one thing that you always have to have in your fridge?
Grapes. 5 pounds of grapes a week. They're nature's candy.
What is your biggest accomplishment?
Being taller than Brad, it really hurt him. I would say running the Chicago Marathon was a really big one. Graduating college was another really big one. There was a few, moments there where people were confused.
A little skeptical.
A little skeptical.
What's the most adventurous thing you've ever done?
Have I done anything cool? Years and years ago, Brad, this other gentleman, Drew, and I went on an 80-foot scuba dive without actually knowing how to scuba dive. We had about a 2-hour class prior to, and then just went down and did a shipwreck dive, and that was not smart.
Wow, that is crazy. What's the best compliment you've ever received?
Every day that you tell me I'm beautiful.
What about the best compliment you've ever given?
I think the best compliment that you can give anybody is to tell them that they have truly changed their life for the positive. And so when people do that, I try and let them know that.
Favorite animal?
Giraffe.
What scares you?
Giraffes. You gotta keep them happy, or you never know what they're gonna do. Gotta keep them on the good side.
If you could work in any other industry, what would it be?
Boeing just put out their newest astronaut suit, and I would love to be on the astronaut suit team. Like, I think that would be really, really fun. Two Blind Brothers astronaut suit, Boeing, if you're watching, we're good for it.
Interested. Most memorable Two Blind Brothers moment so far?
Getting the phone call for the Ellen show was incredibly memorable.
Yeah.
Buying a Christmas tree and then running home and just celebrating, walking out onto that show. But I have to say, we had Hunter Hayes' guitarist wore our shirt one day, and it was the first big thing that was happening, the first cool thing that happened. And I remember sitting there being like, we did it, and all in court, Brad and I are all high-fiving, and we're just having the best time. And then the next day we're like, never mind, that didn't do much. But like that memory is just like the elation of getting on something.
Yeah. What would anyone watching a fact about you that might surprise them to know?
I am an exceptionally good cribbage player.
That is true.
And
used to be allergic to deciduous tree fruit.
Oh yeah, that's a great one. I used to be allergic for like 6 years, deciduous tree fruit.
But he trained himself to not be.
No, I was just stupid. I would eat deciduous tree fruits every 3 months to make sure I wasn't see where I was allergic. And one day I ate one and I wasn't allergic.
What is a deciduous tree fruit?
Great question. Anything that grows on a tree and the tree loses its leaves. And actually it's because the cellulose structure of the fruit is very similar to tree pollen.
But these are some of your favorite foods now.
Yeah, now I eat every morning. I eat 2 apples and a banana for breakfast.
Crazy.
If anybody out there, I've actually met several people who are allergic as well. It will get better. It will get better.